Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with a old school shop my stash, no face, just products. These are the products from last time. We'll talk about these, and then we'll go through the collection and pull products to use for the next shop my stash. So if that sounds like something you'd like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Okay, hopefully this angle is not too bad. But here are the products that we pulled in the last Shop My Stash. This was a couple weeks ago. And then last week I did do a get ready with me using these products. I used my Project Pan products. I used most of the products that we pulled. So if you want to see some of them in action, go peep that video. It's the one before this one. I'm not going to really deep dive a Project Pan update since I talked a lot in that video. And I just filmed that a week ago, so I don't have a lot of progress from then until now. But I will recap a couple of things. So like I said, my Project Pan items are here in the front. And I talked about being in a foundation rut in that video. So we have the IT Cosmetics Nude Glow in Fair. This is a Project Pan foundation, but I've been mixing in the L'Oreal True Match. This one is in Neutral Light in 1. And then I've also been mixing in the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. And this one is in Soft Ivory, Classic Ivory in 1-2 Neutral. Really, here's the situation. I love this formula, but the color's a little too dark for me right now. I don't love the True Match formula, I think is what I'm starting to realize. It's okay, I just don't love it. And then I don't love the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Nude Glow formula. And as you can see, I'm almost done with it. But I've been mixing all three together. And if you watch that Get Ready With Me, you saw it looks good. Like when it's all mixed together. It's just not ideal to mix 3 foundations every day. But we are going to do our annual anniversary trip. And we go every year since we got married. We stay in the same cabin, and I talk about it each year, but there is a CVS there, and I always like to let that be the time that I splurge a little bit on makeup and maybe pick up a few new products. So I was gonna get like a new foundation like through Amazon or Walmart or something, but I'm like, you know what, let me just wait, go see if I can find anything in person, and then go from there. Because once this one's done, I just know I'm not gonna like love to use this one every day by itself, and I can keep mixing them, like that can be an option. And you know, I'm just gonna do a little browsing. Okay, we have my concealers here, Project Pan, but I did pull the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer Stick. This one is in Light Pale 002. I just prefer it over the JOA one. I still keep using this even though I don't love the formula. And it actually looks like, I just noticed, I might be almost done with it. Because do you see how it's like, is that the end of the product right there? I don't know. It's like one of those twist things. So we'll see. But I don't love it, but I just don't want to waste it. So I threw in one that I know I love, and we're just working through the 2 of them. I pulled the Rare Beauty blush. This one is in Courage, and I do really like it. It intimidates me a little bit more than the stick blush formula by Persona, but the color is really pretty. It applied really pretty. It wore well all day. I just found myself not reaching for it a lot. So we'll put it back and we'll just pull it another time. We're working through the Airbrush Flawless Finish Party All Night, Stay All Day setting spray. And you can see we're almost done with it. And then these are Project Pan blushes and powder, so we won't deep dive that. I think I do want to keep using the Hydrating Face Cream by Bobbi Brown, but I think I also want to pull like a different primer, to use along with it. I did enjoy using the Huda Beauty Banana Bread powder, but we will go ahead and put that back. Always love using the Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 4. always get a lot of use out of it. It's just a really pretty all-in-one palette, but we will put that back. I pulled this one for Valentine's Day, the It's My Pleasure by ColourPop. And this one, it's more of a purple focus. It has some like kind of pinky tones, but that was really pretty to use. I only used it once, but I did enjoy using it. Put her back. Not Get Ready With Me, we did use the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes. And I just used like a shimmer. I think it was the Sparkling Sand. I've been just doing kind of super easy eyeshadow looks. And then Erica Taylor on TikTok did this video about how like eyeshadow, how we've always done it. Like the 2016, 2017 eyeshadow is like dated now, and that one and done's or just like a light wash of color with like a kind of a smudged out eyeliner is kind of like the youthful look. So you know I'm all about staying youthful, so that's what I've been doing. So I'll either do like a shimmer and blend it into my crease or an all matte look. And I've been mixing and matching like all of these colors. They're so good. The only ones I didn't get to is this chestnut, sugar chestnut and sparkling sable, just because they're kind of dark for me. But I used pretty much everything else, and then the truffle I used as a liner along my lash line. So I did really, really enjoy using this palette, and I'm glad that I had picked it up. But we will put that back into my collection and pull something else for this time around. I got a ton of use out of the Super Glow by Natasha Denona. Pretty sure this is discontinued, but this is the Duo Chrome Highlight in 01 Fair, and I just use this pretty much every day since pulling this round of Shop My Stash, but we'll put it back. Really enjoyed the Persona blush. I wore this in the Get Ready With Me, and then I wore it yesterday. This is in Georgia. It's so pretty, and I did kind of like this bronzy look. So this is like a peach, a warm peach color. So I did that on my cheeks, the Natasha Denona for my highlighter. And then I think I just did mattes, like a mix of, was it like these two mattes? I don't even remember, but it ended up being like such a like smoky bronzed look. It was so pretty. And then I used the Kosas Beachy, the Sun Show bronzer, and I really like this bronzer. I think it's becoming like honestly one of my favorites, not to be dramatic, but I really, really enjoyed using this. We'll put it back, but this was really nice to use. And then I reached for my Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer quite often. This one is of course discontinued, but I love it, one of my favorites. But we'll go ahead and put that back. The Sephora, this is the Micro Smooth Multitasking Baked Face Powder in 15 Nude. This is one of my favorites. It's new to me, so again, being a little dramatic, calling it a favorite. But you can see it's already like starting to flat out a little bit. That just shows how much I use it. It's just a great way to set the full face. Erica Taylor did this video because I was talking in my last Get Ready With Me about having like lines showing, and she said to use like a pressed powder or something, or loose. I've been kind of playing with using that Huda one or the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, and just do it kind of in the inner corner of your eye and bring it down along your nose and then along kind of your smile lines, and let that be like the intentional powder to add a lift, but then using whatever you're setting the rest of your face with everywhere else. So like the middle to outer part of my under eyes, I'm setting with just more of a light dusting of this versus like a heavy hand under eye. And I think I like it. I don't know if I noticed too much of a difference in my lines, but I have enjoyed applying it that way, so we'll just see. Hourglass, this is the Mood Exposure Blush. This is pretty old in my collection, but it still performs really well, and it's probably one of my favorite blushes because it is, it's just so pretty. Like, it looks good no matter what you do with it. But we'll put that back. So this is everything that we're going to leave here with my brushes and everything. And then you can kind of see over here, I don't pull any lip products because they all live on my vanity, because we've been doing lip declutters over the last couple of years, and I've gotten down to like this collection that like makes sense for me because I'm not a big lippy girl. I'm more of just like a chapstick, lip gloss. Like this Vaseline Rosy Lips is a go-to. So my lipsticks and some lip glosses are here. And then I moved my oops, you can't see. I moved some of these down here, like the liquid lips. They just have some tools here in the top, and then in the bottom I have my brows, my lashes, and then some Q-tips in here. So you won't see me pull any of those products. And then moving you back up, all of my setting spray. So I'm panning this one, so this is the only one we use. But then I have these 3 e.l.f. ones in my collection as well. So these products always live here on my vanity. So if you don't see, well, you won't see me pull them and shop my stash and you wonder why, it's because they just live on my vanity and I kind of pull them as I want them. But we're going to put away all of the makeup and shop my stash. Okay, I'm getting a weird angle here, but we're going to roll with it. We're going to put away the products as I put away last week's products as I grab this upcoming week's products. So seems like 2 weeks is really the sweet spot on Shop My Stash, having the products for 2 weeks. You guys know for the longest time I did it every week. And I just feel like I don't get enough use out of the products just doing them once a week. But every 2, 2.5, 3's pushing it. By week 3, I'm like ready to pull something else. So it seems like 2 is the sweet spot for pulling Shop My Stash. But let's go ahead. We'll put back some of the products from before. I want to grab this bronzer. This is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula in the color Bronzer. So we're going to pull that. I saw someone, so on Reddit, there's like a Project Pan Reddit that I follow, and someone just hit pan on this recently. I saw that and I was like, oh, I should pull mine. It's been a while since I pulled it. So we'll grab this out for bronzer. And I think I'm okay with just pulling one. And when we get down a couple of drawers, I have some that were given to me that we can pull from to have a little bit more variety. And then we have my highlighters in here. So we'll put Natasha, oh gosh, Natasha Denona, she dropped. It didn't sound like it was too bad. She's good. Okay. What do I want to pull? Oh, we haven't pulled this Milani highlight, the Dulce Perla in 110 in so long. This is such a beautiful baked highlight. We're definitely going to pull that. Is there anything else that I want to grab? These are bronzers. Here's some highlighters. Let's also pull this because I haven't pulled it in so long. This is the Juvia's Place, the Tribe Highlighter Volume 3. Again, discontinued. So much of my makeup is discontinued, but they're still such good products and they're still really good. So we will pull that. And I think that will be it for bronzer and highlights. Okay, here's my blush collection. We have a lot, and every time I like look at it, I'm like, oh, I can get rid of stuff. And then when I deep dive it, I'm like, nope, I want that, I want that, I want that. Okay, let's pull in. This is the Stila convertible color, and this one is in Lilium. And I've heard about these so long on YouTube, especially Jessica Braun loves them. But I've never personally tried it, and this was given to me by Nikki. And I'm so excited to use it. So I'm going to see if I love it as much as other people love it. So we'll definitely grab that. And And there are some other ones back here that are new to me because they were given to me. But let's pull something from over here. Let's go with Dallas. Love and Gorgeous posted a makeup video for the first time in literal years. And they are the reason I wanted / bought Dallas so many years ago. So in honor of them being back on YouTube with makeup videos, I thought we could grab this and show it some love. And I think I want one more color to wear, one more blush. And what am I leaning towards? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think there's another. Yeah. Nikki gave me this glowish blush as well. I will just show you the ones I have. So I have these two, and then she gave me this one. This one is in the color Sassy Saffron. These are all really kind of light colors, and they are very buildable. So this one's more like a peach color, which is really nice. And then the two that I already owned was Caring Coral. Again, a nice light wash of color. This one's a little bit darker. And you see they're very buildable, but you do get more of a coral color with that one. And then we have the one in Peachy Peach. And this one's going to be the lightest one. So you really have to build it up, because you see one wash, you can't really see it. So if you build it up, you can see it is like a true peach color. So there is a little bit of range in those colors, even though when you look at just the pan, they don't look too dark, but they are really pretty to use. So I'm excited to use the Sassy Saffron. I feel like I'm just in a bronze makeup era. Maybe I'm just like trying to help summer come along, and we've had some really like warm, beautiful days, so I'm sure that inspires it as well. But let's go down to the next drawer. So I want to pull my L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. This one is in the color 903. This is one of my favorite primers, highlighters, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to pull that, and I think I'll just layer that over the Bobbi Brown, so use both. Just get a lot of moisture and glow on my face. Like I said, all of the foundations that I own, I have pulled, because I only own 3. Real proud of that. Even though, well, I'm almost done. I was going to say, even though I'm about to own 4, but I'm almost done with that It Cosmetics. So we'll get through her. Alright, so we had to put back this Huda Beauty powder. These are the products I was saying. They're new to me. They were given to me. We already have a like cream blush, so we're good there. I think this GG Gorgeous is a bronzer. Yeah. I think this one is in the 6 Sculpt Extra. I don't know what GG Gorgeous is. This was given to me, I think, by Julie or Nikki. I don't remember. I'm sorry. But it looks pretty. So let's pull that to play with. So we have a bronzer that I know I like. And then I have a bronzer to play with. Julie did give me this butter bronzer. This one is in the color Deep Bronzer. You know, let's go ahead and pull this too, because I don't know, is it like too deep for me, or is it just right? We'll play with it and find out. What else do we want? Oh, we do have the Tarte Sculpt. I need to play with this sometime soon. And then we have more setting powders. We have a highlighter, or a couple highlighters, but I think we're good on setting powders and all of that. I don't really want to pull a face palette, I don't think, for this time through, because we have a few bronzers to play with, a few blush, a couple of highlights. I think we might be good in this drawer. Actually, let me go ahead and pull my Huda Beauty. This is the cupcake powder. And I might play with putting this under my under eyes again. It's been a little while since I've pulled this. So let's give this a go. And now we'll go down to eyeshadows. These are all of my eyeshadows, and I have decluttered them quite a bit over the years. They used to not all fit in one drawer, so it feels pretty cool that they all fit in one drawer, and they're all ones that I love. Okay, let's put back the ones that I had pulled out. Let's see, Too Faced. Slide this back here. I'm pretty sure I saw Too Faced is re-releasing the Sweet Peach palette. I don't know if it's the whole collection or just this palette. You'll have to let me know if you've seen that or seen something different. But I'm pretty sure, well, I saw on Reddit that they were, but when I looked on Too Faced's website, they didn't have it on there, but maybe it's like at Ulta or somewhere else. I'm not really sure. But they can't really decide what they want to do with a Too Faced palette. They like bring it, they stop it, they bring it, they stop it, all of that. This is new to me, the Desert Light, and this is by Flower Beauty. There are 6 shades, and they are massive pans. And again, they go along with that kind of, I don't know, bronze look. And these are good, kind of like one and done shadows. They're kind of the consistency of ColourPop, like that kind of putty formula. So we are going to grab that to use. Julie, on her YouTube, Julie Dawn Olsen, she's been doing a one and done series where she does eyeshadow looks that are just singles, and a lot of them are these Maybelline ones, and then she also has CoverGirl, I think. So I think I might look for some of those when I go to the CVS, but this Maybelline one is a nude glow, and this is a really pretty one and done. I really do enjoy using it, so we'll pull that out. And then I think I want just something else. A matte shade, because I have been enjoying doing like matte eyeshadow looks, like just the browns from like my lash line and throughout my crease. That has been really nice. And what kind of draws me in when I think about that, I think is this one. Yeah, okay, let's go in with the Urban Decay Naked Heat, because this has such nice matte shades, and again, bronzy. So we'll pull that to use alongside these other palettes. So we have quite a bit of eyeshadow options to pull. Oh, wait. We're going to pull this too. Nikki had given me this. It's ColourPop. This one is in Sequin. It's a single. I think I've used it once, but I honestly can't remember. So let's pull that. I remember when these first came out, I wasn't for them because the hype. Like, everyone was getting like hundreds of them in PR. But now that they're not really like hyped or popular anymore, now I'm kind of like, oh, I want to try some of them. It's just funny how that works, but alright. I think we're good here on eyeshadows. I think we have quite a bit of variety. And then just to remind you guys, this bottom drawer is makeup that I am selling on Mercari. My Mercari page is always linked down below, and all of these products are listed and sanitized and packaged with love to go out to you guys. And my stash here is dwindling. I don't have anything else to add to sell makeup, so I am going to start listing more like clothes and shoes here soon. But if you're not weirded out by used makeup, take a peep. if you are weirded out by used makeup, then I do have like DVDs, clothes, and shoes and other things on there. So take a peep if you are interested in secondhand items. Alright, so we're just going to sit the products into this container, and the key is to not let it overflow, because then they fall on the floor, which I learned the hard way, as you can imagine. So I try to get the palettes in the middle, however they fit, and then put the hood here. That usually fits nicely, and then we'll start loading in some of these singles as they fit, no rhyme or reason. Alright, we did pretty good on them. And then this just kind of sits on top, and then that's everything. We are a little bit overloaded, but not too bad. Alright guys, thanks so much for being here, being a part of my Shop My Stash. Let me know what products you are loving and using and all of those beautiful things. I hope you are all doing well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!